Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Arif Fajar Budiman from 12th Hospitality grade. In this video, which is my assignment from English class, in this video I will explain about my own experience when I am doing an on-job training in Grand Chokro Premier Hotel. So actually, in this assignment I have to explain my experience about on-job training a few months ago based on my report that I already made before. So I think this video will not a very long because my report about the experience of on-job training was also not long. So please enjoy it. The title or the problem or the case that I choose for my report on my on-job training experience is about how housekeeping and front office department doing a teamwork when they are facing a problem. And the problem that I am going to explain about is when a hotel guest is left their stuff in the room that they are living before, but they are already left the hotel. The first part is introduction for the problem or the case. It's not a strange thing. It's not an unusual thing when someone, a human, forget their stuffs or forget about something else. Like they could forget their phone, they could forget their hats, their shoes, or their child even when they are going to somewhere. And I think that is a natural thing, that is a natural habits that happen to a human, because that is human. Even though they are having brain, they could still forget about something. And that kind of event, which is a human that forget their stuff, is also happened when I was still being a training student in the hotel. And the example that happened in the hotel when I'm working is lots of guests that forget their personal stuff left in the room that they stayed before in the hotel. So the example that I have seen in the hotel is they came back when they already checked. After they checking out and go out from the hotel area, they came back to the hotel to take the stuff that they forgot. And in the report, I am explaining about the solution that the front office department take to finish the problem, to solve the problem. The second part of the report is aim, which is the purpose of the report that I made is to give an information to all the people that read the report, especially for the hospitality students who needs some information about what events that could happen in the hotel when doing a training job. The third part is method. This part is naming the method that I used in solving the problem that I choose. And the method that I choose is experimental method, which means the method that the result is came from reality, based on truth and based on my own experience when I'm facing the problem. The fourth part is solution. This is the part where I am going to explain the solution. This is the part where I explain how I solve the problem, how the people that involved in this case, solve the problem. So firstly, the guest comes to the receptionist staff to ask their stuff that they're left in the room, and then the receptionist is asking the concierge or bellboy section, which is me, and then they give me the room card to get into the room, because usually the door is locked because there is no one there. So I go to the room where the guest stayed before with a room card, to find the stuff that they're left. And then I go to the room, but because in this case the guest is already checked out, and usually the room attendant who usually clean the room is already cleaned the room, and usually the stuff that left in the room is taken by the room attendant or housekeeping staff. So when I go to the room, of course there is no stuff right there because the room is already clean. So I go down back to the lobby and tell the receptionist and the guest that the room is already clean and there is no stuff that the guest said right there. So usually the receptionists are going to call the housekeeping department to ask about the stuffs, and also the receptionist said the room number, and then usually the room attendant that find the stuff is going to report it to the operator of housekeeping department, and then if the stuffs exist in the housekeeping department, which is the concierge section, will take the stuff in the housekeeping department, and I'm walking to the housekeeping department and take the stuff that the guest left in the room, and give back to the guest that waiting in the lobby. And usually we ask for the guest signature or ID card, and also the phone number when they are take the stuff. It is for a proof that this stuff is already taken by someone, and the proof is on us. The person who take the stuff is already known by asking the ID card and the identity of the person that take the stuff. So that is the explanation about the report that I made in the previous assignment. I am so sorry if my speech, my English is not really good, but I am trying here to be as good, to be best as I possibly can. So I hope you understand about what I am explaining before. If you don't understand, you can comment on the comment section below. And thank you so much for your time, for your attention, and to watch this video, Mrs. Diani. This is the best thing that I could try to work on this assignment. I'm so sorry if there is a lot of mistakes and flaws in this video. The conclusion, oh, I forget about the conclusion. The conclusion is you can possibly solve a problem that sounds impossible by working together with other people.